Hi, and welcome to the Home Assistant How-To with Bearded Tinker. Today we're going to play with the ping. We'll start in a couple of seconds. Before we begin today's episode, I would really like to thank all the members who have joined my channel. Your support means a lot and I really do appreciate it. Thank you. And now let's get back to video. Today we are going to work with the ping. Ping is a simple network tool that probably everyone has used before. It allows you to check the response of the other network device by sending packets. What it does, ping really sends ICMP, echo request, and device that receives it, or the host that receives it, sends back the answer. From ping you are able to receive additional information. One of that is the information about the round trip or the time needed for the packets to go to the host and back. By looking at the values of the round trip, you are able to detect if there are any kind of problems with the host or with the network itself. Interesting thing about the ping integration with the Home Assistant is that you can not only use it with a binary sensor, but you can also use it as a simple presence detection. How does this work? For the presence detection, again, you need to have a host or device. This can be your phone, tablet, computer, or whatever. Since most of those devices have IP network, what you do, you send a ping to that device, and based on the response, you can detect if the device is located on the network or not. One of the pros of using ping over, for example, NMAP or ARP is that the hosts themselves do not have to be on the same subnet. So while NMAP or ARP, for example, wouldn't work if you have devices on a different subnets, ping itself can work. Let's get started with integration. This is a simple integration and it will only take a couple of seconds for us to set it up. Let's go to Visual Studio Code or File Editor, depending on what's your preferred tool. And let's check if we already have or not binary sensor YAML file. We can see here, yes, we have external binary sensor file. So let's open that binary sensor file. At the end of the file, let's add tag or name, ping. And here we will now define the ping platform. Platform, ping. The only mandatory field, of course, besides the platform ping, is the host. This is the IP address of the host that you want to track. So let's track one of my routers, 192.168.1.2. This is it for the integration itself or for creating binary sensor, but there are some optional variables that you can also use here. One of them is name, and I'll call this one router 2 because I have two routers and this is the second one. Next option that we can use is the count. Count represents the number of packets that ping itself will send and will wait for responses too. Default value is 5. So let's say that we want to send 7. Count 7. The last option allows you to specify the polling interval. Default one is 5 minutes, and you can of course make it shorter or longer. Let's type here scan interval, and let's type here 30, and this will be 30 seconds. At this point we have created a new binary sensor with the ping platform that will be pinging host IP address 192.168.1.2. We've given it a name. We said that we want to send 7 packets and that we want to repeat this process every 30 seconds. This is it for the creation of the binary sensor. Let's save it. But as I said previously, there is also option to use this ping integration or ping platform for a simple device tracker. Let's check if we already have device tracker YAML file. No, we do not have it. Let's go to configuration YAML file. And here, as you can see, we do have device tracker defined. So what option we have now is to add it here. Let's type here platform and ping. And the next required option, of course, is to list the hosts that we want to track with this platform, and we can start typing them here. So host 1, 192.168.1.110. This is my mobile phone. And let's add here host 2, 192.168.1.123. Okay, so now we have two hosts defined here. What we should do is we should restart Home Assistant to load both this platform ping inside the device tracker, but also binary sensor. Let's save this. Let's go to configuration, server control, check configuration. And if everything is okay, let's press restart. Ping integration is, as you can see, very simple integration, but it can help you in two things. One thing is to monitor your network connected devices. This can be, for example, pinging all your WLED or DIG1 UNO boards around your house, or ESP32 or ESP8266 boards around the house. And of course, the other option is that you can use it to track the IP addresses of your devices, such as phones, tablets, notebooks, and etc. By using it to track the IP addresses of your mobile devices, it can serve the purpose as a simple device tracker. Of course, it will not be able to give you precise location of where the device is, but on the other hand, it will definitely tell you if the device is connected to your network or not. Please bear in mind that if you are, for example, living in an apartment and you walk in with your phone, that it will take a couple of seconds for the phone or the laptop to log in or to access the wireless network. And of course, after that, it will have to be pinged by the Home Assistant itself. So yeah, it can take a bit of time for this to update and to receive the correct information. Let's wait for the Home Assistant to load everything up. And our Home Assistant is back and running. Let me clear those notifications. Now let's go to Developer Tools. And first, let's check our binary sensor. We created one binary sensor for the router, and it's called router 2. As you can see here, we have information about the average time of the ping, a maximum and minimum time, and also we have the state that it is on, meaning the device itself is running, or that it is present in this case. Now that we have binary sensor working, let's check our device tracker. So our host 2, this is my wife's mobile phone. It says that it is currently home. I have disconnected my phone from the wireless network. As you can see, host 2 is not available here. I have now connected my mobile phone to the network, and it will take some time for this to update. But after a couple of minutes, we should be able to see also host 1, which is my mobile phone, with the status home. As you can see, host 1 is currently home. What are your options with this ping integration in terms of automations? For example, one of the simplest options is if you are using it as a device tracker, you can create a new automation. Welcome home BT. We will select here state, device tracker, host home. If it changes to home, we will be using service notify bearded bot, and we'll send ourselves a message. Welcome home BT. Let's save this. Let's go to configuration, server control, check configuration. And let's reload automations. What this automation we just created will do, it will trigger every time a phone connects to the wireless network, meaning that every time it arrives home, it will trigger and send a message, welcome home. Okay, I have logged off my network. I will turn on Telegram. Now I will connect back to Wi-Fi. And as you can see, we have now received notification that I have arrived home or greeting, welcome home, Bearded Tinker. As I said, this is a very simple device tracker. You are not able to detect at what location device itself is, but you can track it if it's home or not, which is great for presence detection. And the other options you of course have is to create automations that would be used with the binary sensor, where you can, for example, pull numeric state from the sensor. So if one of the values is too high for you, you could then get notified that, for example, device is slow responding or device is not responding. And by either tracking this state or the maximum or average round trip time, you can create then automations based on what this device is used for. For example, you can cycle the power to get this device rebooted. You could get notification that something is wrong with the network, etc. And this is it for this Home Assistant how-to with Bearded Tinker. I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you did enjoy this video, please give me a thumbs up. If you still haven't subscribed, please subscribe and hit the bell button so you get notified on the future updates. If you have any kind of a comment or a question, you can always find me on the Discord channel, but feel free also to leave the comment down in the comment section on YouTube. Of course, my plan is also have monthly streams, so you can try and catch me on the stream when I'm live. I'll be seeing you next time. Until then, bye bye and have fun.